As proven by its enduring popularity on Netflix, The Office has taken its place in the canon of television classics, shedding the notion that it was somehow an inferior remake to its British counterpart. Instead, it revolutionized TV comedy in ways that nobody expected or even really noticed. For the vast history of American television comedy, the laughs have come via a tried-and-true formula: exposition, then a joke setup, and then a joke. Cue the laugh track. The Office turned that formula upside down. Its comedy wasn't joke-driven, but situational and character-driven, coming from relatable, realistic interactions. And as in real life, those give and takes are sometimes extremely awkward and uncomfortable.
I'm supposed to be meeting someone named Michael.
Oh, that's not... Yeah, I'm
Michael? Michael?
It's a concept called cringe comedy because audiences may literally squirm as the characters on screen do awful but hilarious things that would be unbearable in real life. When Michael Scott fails to deliver on his years-long promise to pay for college for a bunch of kids, it's extremely uncomfortable.
Who here's done something stupid in their lives? Like skipped out on study hall or mix up the difference between A gym and B gym, that sort of thing. Show of hands, anybody?
It's also very funny because it's so over-the-top terrible. It doesn't feel like a contrived, silly sitcom premise because it seems like just the kind of boneheaded mistake of which only Michael Scott is capable. Although there were certainly earlier examples like Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Office perfected and popularized cringe comedy for network TV. For decades, nearly all sitcoms were produced in the 3-camera or 4-camera format, in which many cameras would remain mostly stationary and capture whatever happened on a well-lit, fake-looking set. That style made episodes of everything from Cheers to Everybody Loves Raymond feel like little stage plays. While that method persists on shows like Mom and The Conners, most sitcoms now go for a realistic feel, eschewing the artificial and saturated look of videotape for the warmer look of film. They also shoot like a movie, with individual shots of actors acting and reacting instead of performing all at once on a soundstage. While a few examples of this single-camera style existed before The Office, from Malcolm in the Middle to The Andy Griffith Show, the format exploded after The Office presented itself as a shot-on-film fake documentary. A slew of sitcoms in the years since have utilized a single-camera style since a documentary crew took us inside Dunder Mifflin's Scranton, including the likes of New Girl, Community, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and tons of others, and it has become the dominant format in a way it never was before. With the instant popularity of shows like Big Brother and Survivor, reality TV took off on American television around the turn of the new millennium, and then it stuck around, becoming a permanent TV genre. That represented a major shift. American TV had quickly evolved from fully scripted fare to include programs ostensibly based on real people and real situations, captured by ever-present camera crews. Something needed to come along to reflect and comment on this rapid cultural development, and that something was The Office. It responded to reality TV by mocking it.
But seriously, you made a 9-year documentary and you couldn't once show me doing my origami.
The show's original premise became a bit obscured over time, but the Scranton branch of Dunder Mifflin was the subject of a TV documentary called An American Workplace. The Office was a mockumentary in the style of films like This Is Spinal Tap and Best in Show, and that style pointed out that viewers shouldn't take actual reality TV too seriously. With The Office laying the groundwork, that fake documentary mock reality show became a prominent subgenre of comedy. The producers and network behind The Office recognized early on that the way people consume TV was changing fast. It's fitting that The Office became such a hit on a streaming platform like Netflix, because during its run, the show was one of the first available via the internet. In 2005, Apple expanded its iTunes store and line of iPod music players to include video. Users could pay a couple of bucks and download an episode of a show, allowing them to watch it on their computers when they wanted, or on the go on a brand new video-enabled iPod. It sure beat taping episodes with a VCR, and it was even more technologically advanced than a DVR. NBC was one of the first networks to sign on for this way to make money off the shows viewers could otherwise watch on TV for free, highlighting The Office as a downloadable option. In addition to directly changing the way TV is conceived, filmed, and distributed, The Office has another legacy. Its cast and crew scattered around Hollywood and became powerful content creators. Steve Carell became an A-list actor, thanks in part to a big 2005. The Office debuted just a couple months before The 40-Year-Old Virgin hit movie theaters. Along with a bunch of big movies, he stayed busy behind the scenes on TV. He even co-created the silly TBS comedy Angie Tribeca, starring and produced by his former Office co-star Rashida Jones, who has also worked behind the scenes on movies like Celeste and Jesse Forever and Toy Story 4. John Krasinski became a filmmaker, directing movies like A Quiet Place. Mindy Kaling left The Office, where she both portrayed Kelly Kapoor and served as a writer, to create more TV, including The Mindy Project. And speaking of making TV happen, former Office writer Michael Schur, aka Mo Schrute, co-created 3 beloved and critically acclaimed comedy shows: Parks and Recreation, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and The Good Place. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.